All right, folks, how are y'all doing tonight? Hopefully, we sound all right tonight. Looks like we skipped like we had a little hiccup there a second ago. Skipped frames. I gotta find. There's another streaming thing John showed me. I might start using that. OBS is just melting my potato laptop. But we got something we need to listen to tonight. We got something we gotta watch tonight. We're gonna watch Teddy Spaghetti. That's right, Teddy motherfucking Spaghetti. Fox Day. He had a little meltdown. Friday it was. I'm just now getting to it, but he had a little meltdown Friday. He just lost his shit over Nick Fuentes for no reason. Just lost his shit. I know him and his little butt buddy Owen Benjamin were Nick Fuentes and Owen Benjamin were feuding some, and Vox is of course the brain to Owen's pinky, and but Vox is just mad that, like, I don't know, I guess Nick Fuentes fans were picking on him or something, and Vox just lost his shit. Now what's interesting about this stream is that he almost immediately put it private, like put the whole channel private. I know Mersh from Revenge of the Sis caught it, but we're gonna watch this. Dashing Rogue actually caught this and mirrored it, and he's gonna take it down shortly. But you should all check out Dashing Rogue's channel. Dashing Rogue does good stuff. He does a podcast Sunday nights. It's good stuff. But he mirrored it, and he was gonna take it down sooner because he's worried about, I don't know. He's worried Teddy Spaghetti's going to come get him or something. I don't know. Going to karate chop him. Teddy Spaghetti's going to karate chop him. But, because, Teddy's a karate master. But he agreed to keep it up long enough that we could go over it. So, that's what we're going to do. And that is what we're going to do. Now, let's see if we can get a Windows capture going. I should have set this up beforehand. I know. Height of professionalism. I suck at this. I really do. I don't know why any of you support me on Patreon. Some of you do, though. I appreciate it. You should all support my Patreon, my Amazon wish list, and all that other good shit. Let's see if we can get this going. Sorry, folks. Bear with me. Bear with me, if you would. Hang on a second. I know. Height of professionalism. Here we go. We are ready to go. We're going to watch motherfucking Teddy Spaghetti. Now, this is off of Dashing Rogue's channel. You should all subscribe to Dashing Rogue's channel. He has 200 subscribers right now. You should give him... Come on. We can get him up to maybe 250, can we? Are there 50 people that give a shit about me? Let's see. Somebody in the chat, what you have to understand is that I'm smarter than you. And that is how he talks. By the way, this is an hour and 7 minutes. And I've dissected streams from pompous bald windbags before. And it takes a while. But we're going to speed the fuck out of Vox's voice. And the reason for that, well, I'll show you. I'll show you the reason for that. I will show you why. We're going to play some of it, and you're going to see. Like, you think I pause. You think I pause when I'm trying to, catch... When my brain's trying to catch up to my mouth. You have not seen a fucking thing till you've seen how Vox Day talks. Guy should have stuck to his blog. For those of you who don't know who Vox Day is, I don't actually dislike Fox Day. Believe it or not, because I'm going to shit on him royally tonight, but I really don't dislike him. I have followed Vox Day's work since 2003. I know some of you Zoomers out there, you fucking on your mama's teat still. But no, I since he was on WorldNet Daily, back when that meant something. I followed his blog since shortly after that. And I've enjoyed most of what he's done. Of course, not so much here recently. That said, though, Vox, like, somehow that, look, I'm going to give Vox what's called a compliment sandwich, as they say. I'm going to give him, maybe I'll end it with a compliment too, but no, it's like, Summa Helvetica's great fantasy novel. SJW's Always Lie, fantastic book. Conservative, not as good, but it's okay. A lot of people want to shit on Old Hero. I liked the Old Hero stuff. I like the Old Hero stuff. The stuff I've read. I haven't read all of it, but I was pleasantly surprised with how good that was. Partly because I thought Vox, whatever. I'm not going to get into that. Point is, a lot of stuff he's done I like. Vox is capable of doing some very great stuff, but Vox is his own fucking worst enemy. He views himself as some sort of mastermind, some sort of uber genius, as a karate master. I'm not making that up. As a karate master. But we're gonna watch some Vox Day. We are gonna watch some motherfucking Vox Day. Okay, so without further ado, take it away, Vox. Let me make sure my sounds, that I'm not boomering it up with no sound here. All right.
Welcome to the Dark Stream again. Take 2. So.
I'm sorry. I got it. Look, I get... Like, if I was on camera, I'd have, like, you know, a bookshelf behind me and it'd be some fucking nerd shit all over it and stuff like that. And it would all be kind of tongue-in-cheek. But it's just, I really get the impression it's not with him. It's like, look at my leather-bound books. Like, that's fantastic. Look at this chair. I'm sorry. We got to get to this. We'll be here all day. But we're going to play this normal speed for a while, and then you're going to see exactly why we are going to speed this up.
Let's talk about gropers. Do we have decent audio this time?
Yeah, we got the Davis Arini. I'm sorry. I broke my pledge. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, 1,000 Hail Marys. We got the Someone I Used to Know Burger King audio hour. When he says groipers, or I'm sorry, when he says gropers, I believe Mr. Groper, wasn't that the landlord in Three's Company? No, groipers is the correct term for Nick's little fan base there.
Let me know if we have decent audio. And of course, we've got the comments from the retards who can't figure out how to switch over to the other stream.
Those fucking retards. Let me guess, you had to switch to a new stream because you fucked the first stream up? And this is a pet peeve of mine. And look, I get that it can be frustrating. Like, I'm hardly the best at this, but it's like, it's not your fans' job to find your stuff. You know what I mean? It's not, your pay piggies better follow me to the next stream. I hate that disregard for your fan base. You know, you saw that from guys like Spoonie back in the day. I mean, I'm pretty sure, didn't we find Spoonie dead under a dumpster recently or something? I don't know. I'm joking. But that disregard for the fan base. Oh, these retards couldn't follow me to the next stream. You mean your fans? You fucking asshole. Ooh, new angry video game nerd. Ooh, I like that.
Reload.
Riveting stuff.
People, stream is up again. It's always a pain how YouTube doesn't get this thing straightened out, but c'est la vie. Audio's good. Okay, so I was not planning to stream tonight, but then a couple of Nick Fuentes fans decided that they needed to come to my blog and start complaining about Owen, about the fact that nobody in the entire history of the right wing has ever done anything before Nick Fuentes, and so forth. And so
just so we're clear, Owen wanted to pick a fight with Nick Fuentes. Now, Nick didn't take the bait, but Owen wanted to pick a fight with him. Now, Owen is Vox Day's prison bitch, I believe is the exact dynamic of their relationship. I'm not sure, but they're tight. All right, they're tight. They're the ambiguously gay duo, and so people will give Vox shit about stuff Owen does. I get that. I get shit for people I'm associated with, and I just always say, like, look, guys, I'm not. Somebody's like, what do you think of this thing Matt Forney did? I'm like, oh, I'm not Matt Forney. Go talk to him, all right? Anybody else? Aaron Clary. Fucking hell, Artistic Layman, my frequent sidekick. I don't answer for his shit either, all right? So somebody, do you Luke said this thing? I'm like, okay. We'll talk to Luke about it. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not Luke. We are, last I checked, two separate entities. But anyways, I get that. I get people come up to you. Well, Vox is about to lose his shit because Vox considers his shitty fucking blog spot that looks like it still belongs in 2003. He considers this some sort of sacred fucking place. You should see the list of rules you have to comment on that fucking blog. You'd swear you wandered into the most thin-skinned SJW's fucking hug box. So there's nothing he hates more. Honestly, Vox is lucky no one really gives much of a shit about him. Because he is one of the easiest guys. You could get 50 people together. Not even that. 10 people together. Who are decent at coming up with alt accounts. And drive this man to the edge of madness. In less than a week. With the simplest of memes. ROTC... The Revenge of the Cis guys. This man is known as Teddy Spaghetti. Okay, and that pisses him off so much. But he is known as Teddy Spaghetti now because the ROTC guys made fun of him that. To the point where now, people that don't even know about ROTC know Vox as Teddy Spaghetti. So I'm just saying, like, he is the easiest man in the world to fuck with. At least on this side of the aisle. And you're going to see that tonight. You're going to see it. Again, Nick Fuentes didn't fuck with him. But he is going to go hard after Nick just because some fans of his fucked with him. I'm sorry. I let's keep going. I'm sorry. The genius was talking.
I have repeatedly said that I'm not interested in getting involved in the drama.
And yet here you are.
All right. Now, if people are going to come on my blog,
your blog,
and they are going to insist on subjecting me and my readers to this nonsense,
it's a fucking comment thread in a blog. I don't get this thin skin shit. Like, who the hell cares? Like, can you imagine, like, It's a comment thread on a blog. If it bothers you, just fucking delete it. But who cares? Like, or does it take this huge chunk out of your day? I I can't. Again, somebody I used to associate with, I used to at one point was threatening to have my life completely ruined because I was laughing at him on the internet. It's like, it's the internet. Who fucking cares? Like, oh, somebody was laughing at me. You will rue this day. Like, it just makes me laugh harder. Oh, Fox, like you. I've been blogging since 2003. How do you not know how the internet works then? Now I will say he did take all this down like almost immediately afterwards, so maybe someone talked to him afterwards, or he realized what a massive faggot he looked like.
I'm not going to have any choice but to get involved.
Uh-oh.
And
Uh-oh.
so what you might want to consider, what you might want to think about, is whether that's a good idea. Whether that's something that you really want to see.
You know what this sounds like?
Because,
I'm sorry. Hang on, Vox. We'll get back to you. You know what this sounds like? You know, like that cliche, and I shouldn't even say cliche, a trope maybe, because I don't think it's old hat, but you see it all the time where it's like somebody in like an action movie or a superhero movie or whatever is getting fucked with, and there's that moment like you saw it in like the Jack Reacher movies, or you see it in like maybe a superhero movie when the guy's not in a superhero costume, whatever, where he just sort of looks at the guys and he warns them like, you don't want to do this. I'm gonna fuck your shit up. But then the guys push it anyways, and the hero has to fuck their shit up. That sounds like Vox is trying to sound like that kind of guy. Like, you didn't want to do this. You didn't want to drag me. You don't want to drag me into this. But the problem is twofold there, Vox. Number one, you notice those kind of threats, at least in the movies, they never work. The guy has to beat the shit out of those people anyways. Number two, it really doesn't work because you don't... What are you going to do? What are you going to do, man? What did you do to Mershon and oh shit, what's the other guy? The other ROTC guy. I'm blanking. Something Lopez. I forget. The fat guy. Yeah. I liked both of them. Don't get me wrong. But, what did you do to the ROTC guys when they made you forever known as Teddy Spaghetti? You didn't do a fucking thing. You blocked some people on your fucking blog. That's what you did.
I don't really have the impression that any of these, poor innocent young men have any idea what they're getting in for. Maybe they do. But I'm guessing that they're not really...
You gonna karate chop them?
Books.
Oh, they didn't read a lot of books. Not like you. Look at all them leather-bound books.
But, the last time that somebody came around and started talking smack about their grand leader on my blog, they weren't too happy when they were successful in drawing my attention.
Uh-oh. Did you karate chop them?
And, the last person who did that was this guy.
Oh, God.
And this was the result.
The result? You wrote a book. That was the result.
I've told people it's not a great idea to poke the big bear.
The big bear. That's not at all gay. Is the big bear you or Owen? I'm not sure.
People are already complaining about the fact that, he just doesn't let it go. Why is he still picking on poor Nick? Da, da, da. Well, how do you think Joe Rogan's fans feel?
I don't know. I imagine they're high.
Understand
That would be how Joe Rogan's fans generally probably feel. Probably high. That would be my guess.
Who you're dealing with and what you're dealing with. I warned Jordan Peterson's fans when they showed up on my blog and started talking their nonsense and telling me that I was wrong, etc., etc., etc. And so this was the result.
You wrote a book, okay?
And now he's in rehab for definitely not meth.
Okay, this is rich. Jordan Peterson is in rehab because he developed a drug problem because his wife was dying of cancer and his daughter's batshit insane. And look, say what you will about Jordan Peterson. I used to like the guy, not so much these days, but that's all terrible. That said, though, Vox, you didn't have anything to do with that. All right, unless you were going to sit here and argue that you are a fucking wizard and you cursed that man, you didn't have anything to do with that. Nor did your fucking book.
Now, maybe it's not connected at all.
It's not connected at all.
Maybe Jordan Peterson has a strong psychology that is indifferent to criticism.
Vox, you lost your shit over being called Teddy Spaghetti. By the way, that's not even that mean. Most people who would have had a sense of humor would have embraced it. Kind of like how Jordan Peterson embraced a lot of the embraced a lot of the ways people were making fun of him. You know, the lobster stuff and you sound like Kermit and shit like that. He just sort of embraced the joke. Say what you will about him, but that's how you handle that kind of thing. Whereas Vox, if you say the word spaghetti around him, he will block you. He will have a fucking meltdown.
But we know it's not true.
Yeah, you got him, Vox. You got him.
And so
Vox gave... Somebody in the chat, Vox gave Peterson's wife cancer to frame Dr. Manhattan.
Against Nick. I've talked to Nick before. But let me explain a few things to you. I spotted Ben Shapiro and openly dismissed Ben Shapiro with a conclusive case against him back in 2005.
And Ben Shapiro was never heard from again. You're a real threat to people, Vox.
So boring. Vox is just giving it... Look, Nick isn't... Okay, fine. Bring me Nick. Let's debate, Nick.
Bring me Solo in the Wookiee.
Come on, little Nicky Titty Baby.
Nicky Titty Baby. Nick didn't even do anything to him. And also, that's really weird. That's not... It makes you seem more weird than him.
You want to debate? Your guys want to talk about how smart you are? You know I'm much smarter than you are. You know there's a reason why Ben Shapiro ran away from me multiple times before.
Ben Shapiro won't debate anybody. Let's be fucking real. Ben Shapiro will not debate anybody to the right of him. He won't debate anybody but some retard fucking college student with blue hair and those fucking gross stretched out earlobes with the, what do they call those? The like, you know, the hole in your fucking ear they put in there. Those things. He won't debate anybody but some joke college student leftist that he knows he can make a fool of. And AOC because he desperately wants to see them toes, I guess. I don't know. But other than that, he's not a debater, all right? I know that meme of his destroyed it with facts and logic, but everybody makes that meme because it's a fucking ironic joke because he's not that guy. I'm sorry, guys. I got to go grab a drink of water. So I will leave you in
You
the
want to
hands of
debate,
Megamind
Nick?
here for a
Everybody says
second.
debate, Nick. Fine, Nick.
Enjoy Megamind. I'll be right back.
Vox. Let's debate. Let's debate the Holocaust. You and me, you've claimed that 6 million people died in the Holocaust. Let's debate that. You've claimed to be a Latino college campus guy. Let's debate whether you're a Latino or not. Let's debate whether you're La Raza or not. Let's debate whether you're part of the bronze race or not. You probably don't even know what I'm talking about. That's what a fake Latino you are. See, what a lot of you might not realize is that I'm the great-grandson of a Mexican revolutionary. My great-grandfather rode with Pancho Villa.
Okay, what'd I miss?
Why? You don't get it? I don't have a problem with Nick. I have a problem with... Okay, shut up, Boomer. I have a problem with the gropers.
The gropers.
And Nick can't keep you under control.
This is really telling. No, I'll let him do this. This Nick can't keep you under control. This is telling.
So fuck you all and fuck Nick Fuentes. Got it? He can't control you, then he's not a leader worth anything. The VFM don't do anything.
By the way, VFM stands for Vox's Faggy Minions.
Unless they know they're supposed to do something. The Dread Ilk don't run around pestering people left, right, and center. You know? It's time to teach the puppy a lesson.
So, he's mad at Nick because Nick doesn't control his fans. Guess what, Vox? Most people who have a fan base and aren't fucking lunatics or aren't trying to fucking form some sort of cult don't control their fans. Okay? Sometimes you can kind of steer your fans in direction. But then it's out of fucking control. Like, if you've ever gotten your fans to go after somebody, it's out of your hands at that point. It's you've let a genie out of the bottle. You can't actually stop it. It's not an army. You could just be like, cease fire, everyone. No, it doesn't work that way. We're gonna speed this up a little bit because Vox is just. I meant to do this sooner, but playback speed. Let's go. Let's go 1.75. See how that sounds.
You guys are all. I don't claim to be Indian. I am Indian, you moron.
Yes, you. We smoke 'em peace pipe there, Vox. Maybe we'll go 1.25.
So gropers, little Nicky Titty Baby can either show up for the debate or he can shut up and run away and tuck his tail between his puppy legs.
The nerve of this, man. Did Vox even get to what the debate's about? I know he wants to debate him on the Holocaust because Nick really gives a shit about that. But like any fucking Zoomer gives a shit about that. But did he even get to that point? He was like, debate me!
Okay. Cringe. Oh, we got all the little faggies. Gosh. Well then, I don't...
We're at 1.25 speed and Vox now sounds normal. I love that!
I don't give a damn now or then. Do you not understand that?
Then why are you here? Why did you spend an hour and 7 minutes and 27 seconds not giving a damn?
I told you to leave me out of it. You didn't.
Drag me into it.
This is what you get.
You get what? Teddy
Nick
spaghetti?
Fuentes and I debating the Holocaust. That's what we're going to debate.
Okay.
Let's see if your boy is really willing to...
By the way, you fucking retard. Okay, so Vox wants to debate that 6 million people didn't die in the Holocaust. Vox, aren't you in like Italy or Spain at some point? Like right now, I know he's in Europe somewhere. I want to say Italy. He's living in his friend's house in Italy or something. But like most of Europe, it's fucking illegal to deny the Holocaust. Now, I think that's fucking gay because I'm really a big fan of free speech, and I don't think any historical event should be above question. That said, though, I didn't write the laws in Europe, and I don't live in Europe. I wouldn't want to live in Europe. Europe's fucking gay. You know, my ancestors fled the old world for a reason. I wouldn't want to be in Europe. But if I was in Europe, I would be mindful of the fucking laws in whatever country I was in, because I also don't want to be in prison. You dumb motherfucker. Maybe that's why he took it down. Like, you dumb motherfucker are broadcasting how you want to, I guess, commit a crime in fucking Italy or wherever you are now. That's so insanely stupid.
Alive and debate the Holocaust. He's not a denier. He publicly stated that 6 million Jews were killed in the Holocaust. Wonderful. Let's talk about that. Let's debate that.
Nick. Look, I know you said you don't want to debate Vox because he's gay, and I get that. But on the off chance you should hear this, hear me out. Go for it, okay? Because if he gets out there and starts spurging about wooden doors and shit, if he gets out there and goes full on like nobody died or whatever his position is, I don't fucking know. He could go to jail. And that would be fucking hilarious. I'm just saying, Nick. Like, on the off chance you should hear this, maybe something to think about. Like, you said, like, it wouldn't be entertaining to debate Vox because he's so boring, and I feel you on that. I got you there. But wouldn't it be entertaining if his dumb ass went to prison because of it? I'd be entertained. I'm just saying.
Of course Nick won't do it, because he's a little puppy. He's running around. He's running around saying, debate Nick. Okay, here I am.
Okay, so somebody in the chat says, it's time to teach the puppy a lesson. Sounds like some BDSM dungeon code. I am getting a little bit of a weird kind of like leather daddy thing going on here with you, Vox. I gotta say, I'm not the only one. I'm glad to see I'm not the only one that picked up on that. Are you gonna teach Nick a lesson, are you? Oh boy.
I am here to debate Nick.
He's here, he's queer. I'm sorry. I'm so childish. So stupid.
It's not a trap at all. See, this is the difference between a little puppy who thinks about optics and a political philosopher who only cares about the truth.
Political philosopher. I'm such a fart effort. And of course, it's a fucking trap. Okay, you're trying to get him into. You're trying to get him to walk into something that would just bring more heat on him and possibly just burn down his fucking career. Because Nick still has a future. Vox, you don't. Okay. So yeah, you're trying to drag him down with you. It is absolutely a trap, and it's an insanely transparent one.
It's not a trap. It's exactly what it's exactly what I've offered.
Screw the optics, I'm going in. Yes, exactly.
You know,
goes face first into spaghetti.
I didn't want to be involved in the drama. the gropers kept coming to my blog and saying all this nonsense. See, here's the thing. Nick is terrified of the mainstream media.
No,
Nick
he's not.
is not as smart as I am.
Oh,
Nick is not as experienced as I am.
well, you're like 50. He's like 20. For fuck's sake. Oh, he's not as smart as I am. Stop saying you're smart, Vox. If you were smart, you wouldn't do that. Nobody goes, I'm a genius. You sound like a white Kanye West when you do that shit. Because you're not a genius, you're a gay fish. That's what you are. Oh, man. Oh, Lordy.
Has ambitions for mainstream media success that I do not share.
No, he doesn't. No, look, I'm not even a big Nick Fuentes fan. I don't really watch the guy's stuff that much. I watch little, maybe like highlight clips here and there, but I don't really watch his show that much. Honest to God, guys, I'm gonna age myself here a little bit. Nick's a little too fucking Zoomer for my taste. All right, in the old Zoomer Boomer spectrum, I mean, I am a millennial, and sometimes Nick's a little too fucking obnoxiously Zoomer for my taste, even. All right. You know, sometimes I'm looking at Nick like, damn kid, get off my lawn. That said, though, Nick doesn't want to be in Conservatism Inc. or in the mainstream media or anything like that. Nick's probably quite happy doing what he's doing. Why wouldn't he be? Like, he said once on his show, like, that some Conservative Inc. guys tried to buy him out and they wanted to, like, send him on a trip to Israel or something. And I believe it. And he was like, nah, I like America. I got on you here. And honestly, I'm inclined to believe the guy. You know, I've said before, Nick is my favorite trad Catholic. Now, that's sort of like being my favorite time I was punched in the nuts. But he is my favorite trad Catholic. Because he's at least not anti-American to his core, like so many of the fucking trads are. Nick likes America. He's an America firster. I like that. But no, he doesn't think he's going to be he doesn't think he's going to be on Fox. Look, the political climate will have had to shift pretty fucking far if Nick Fuentes ever has a Fox News show, okay? I don't even mean shift right. I mean shift very anti-establishment. Like, that would be like Nick Fuentes has a Fox News show and some communist has a fucking... Well, I shouldn't say that. Like, some AOC type has an MSNBC show kind of thing. They're like opposite each other. Like, it would have to, the boomers would have to die is what would have to happen. I mean, that will happen eventually. Time marches on, but no, he's way too anti-establishment. It's not. He doesn't think that's going to happen. He doesn't want that to happen, at least as far as I can tell.
So I don't give a fragment of a quantum of a damn. What?
I don't give a quantum of a damn. I think I've heard him say that. I've heard that recently. I want to say I think I've heard him say that recently. I heard that somewhere recently.
Anybody thinks about my...
Again, Vox, we are 11 minutes into you not giving a damn. 12 minutes. 11:58. We're nearly 12 minutes into you not giving a damn. I think you maybe give a damn. That's quite the freeze frame there. He looks like Baby Yoda.
Opinion on anything. Nick's afraid to talk directly and openly about historical events. I'm not. Go look up my debate about the Holocaust with, what's her name? Louise Mensch. We had a huge debate on it. My position was what my position was. I'm not afraid at all to speak about exactly what I think because everything that I have to say is well-founded. I'm not going to talk about anything. I'm not going to talk. Why would I talk about the subject that we're going to debate? I'm not going to offer any hints or clues.
No,
You guys can
nobody's
look it
debating
up.
you.
I just told you. You want to look up the debate on Louis Mensch? Go find it.
Nobody wants to do that though. Look at him blocking people. Just
Back in Dodge. He's going to kill you in. Bring it on, Knickers.
whoa!
I'm not at all afraid to talk about anything.
I think maybe you want to be very careful how you pronounce the name of Nick Fuentes fans. See, it's Nickers. See, it's Nickers. You wanna really emphasize that K sound, Fox. Otherwise, it sounds like another word, which is kind of the joke there.
Offered to debate Nick Fuentes on the Holocaust. We will both go on the record in public saying exactly what we think about it.
But nobody cares, Fox.
Nick has been wanting to debate people. He's been saying debate Nick, debate Nick, debate Nick. Fine.
No, Nick wants to debate a very specific kind of person. Nick wants to debate the conservative Inc. cucks. That's what he wants to debate. The Israel first motherfuckers. That's what he wants to debate. Oh, we got a super chat there. Oh, I should have put my alert box over the thing. I'll fix that for the next one. Oh, there we go. You can still see it there. Media Hits sends $2. Thank you very much. And says, this: how did this so-called Vox and Fuentes feud start? It started because a few Nick Fuentes fans were just like poking fun at Vox in the comments on his blog, and he lost his shit. That's how it started. Like, Nick has nothing to do with this. But Vox just lost his shit. And Vox deleted this immediately afterwards. So either someone told him or he realized what a massive faggot he looked like.
I am here. It's very, very simple. And all they have to say is you're
I also want to point out, because he sounds normal, so it's easy to forget. I have this sped up. I have this sped up at 1.25 speed. You have to speed it up to 1.25 speed to make him sound somewhat normal.
You're a gay nerd.
Well, you are a gay nerd, Fox.
How do you know the people bothering you are actually Nick's fans? Because they have said so repeatedly. You don't understand good No, I don't care about optics at all.
Cool, but people that want to get shit done do. I'm just saying.
Vox Nick, I just explained this. Vox Nick has always spoken well of you. I don't have a problem with Nick.
Then what is the little Nicky Tickety... I can't even say it, it's so stupid. Little Nicky Titty Babies crap. No, you do have a problem with Nick, Vox. And that problem with Nick is called jealousy. Alright? Nick has a future. You don't. Nick is respected. You don't. Nick is feared by the establishment. You aren't. I'm not even a Nick Fuentes fanboy. I hate to sound like I'm sucking his dick here. But those are three facts. When it comes to young people on the right, Nick is respected. You aren't. Nick has a future. You do not. At this particular point in his life, he still has a future. He could squander it. He could fuck it all up. But right now, he still has one. You don't. Nick is feared by several members of the establishment. By Conservatism Inc. You aren't. Those three things piss you the fuck off.
I have a problem with the gropers. They came to my blog, and now they're on my stream. They're bringing the drama to me. So I'm going to end it. This is why, as I have repeatedly warned people, this is why you don't fuck with someone that other people call the Supreme Dark Lord.
That is that is one of the gayest things I've ever heard, Fox. That is wow. You could actually use that as the vows in a gay wedding. That's how fucking gay what you just said was. I just want you to know that, Fox. On a scale of like 1 to 10, right? And like 10 is like cum on a mustache. Is that gay? I'm going to give what you just said an 11.
You want to know why? Go ask Patreon. Go ask any number of large social media companies that don't want anything to do with me, with the VFM, with the Legal Legion of Evil, and with the Dread Ilk.
Did
They
you
don't want anything.
did
They
Patreon bend the knee to you?
And you think that somebody who regularly deals with conflict with, and I've had direct conflict with other large companies that you know nothing about, you do it. Doesn't bother me in the slightest. I walked away from multiple nationally syndicated columns. I walked away.
Let's be real here, Fox. I don't know a ton about your past, but I know you come from money. And I suspect, much like Ben Shapiro, you got, like, say, the WorldNet Daily column because your daddy got it for you. All right? And I liked your WorldNet Daily column because, you know, it was the only one on there that was... It was one of the few libertarians they let on that neocon shithole. And you were, I should say. And you were a libertarian Christian when I was still, you know, flirting with Christianity. When I was still, you know, wrestling with Christianity. And, you know, it was nice to see a quote-unquote libertarian Christian. I liked your column. But your column wasn't really popular. So, maybe he did walk away. I don't know. I'm going to press X to doubt on that, though.
Opportunities because I don't care about a career in media. I'm not a media whore. I never wanted to be. What I like to be is left alone to write my books and do my thing. Nick is seasoned in debate. Nick is 21 years old. I am 51 years old.
You say that like this doesn't make you look fucking gay. Like, I'm 51 years old and I'm demanding to debate this 21-year-old. You understand that? You understand? If you're the 30 years gives me the edge. Okay. You're 51 years old. Why are you demanding to debate a 21-year-old is the question.
I will be happy to debate Nick on the subject. Why are you all you gropers wanted to see this? You kept coming and saying shit on my blog.
No, they just wanted to fuck with you, and they did. They did. They wanted to watch you make an ass of yourself, and you did. Good God. How is there 45 minutes of this left? 45 plus. How is there that much fucking time left? What else do you talk about?
Here in the stream, and now suddenly you're making excuses for him, just like Ben Shapiro's fans. You can't call anyone out if you're not willing to be called out.
Ben Shapiro doesn't have fans. Okay, let's be real. Ben Shapiro's quote-unquote fan base is about as organic as Lieutenant Commander Data, all right? He doesn't actually have any fucking fans. He has a few people who listen to him because he's just been put in that fucking time slot where they listen to the radio. But he doesn't actually have fans. Maybe a handful of boomers we'll buy fucking Boll and Branch sheets from him or something. But let's be real. Come on. He did not have a bunch of fans of his coming to your blog. That is shit that did not happen right there.
You know, same thing happened with Comicsgate, etc., etc. He might be 21, but he'd wipe the floor with you. Then tell him to debate me. Tell him debate Vox.
I kind of want to see him do it again, just because I want to watch his dumbass go to fucking prison because of this idiotic stunt he wanted to pull. Like, that would be hilarious. I don't even hate Vox that much, but that would be so fucking funny. That would be so funny. Or he's got to, like, flee whatever fucking shitty European countries in for now for some reason.
You know why you're saying he would? Because you're afraid that he won't.
Nobody's afraid of anything,
None
Vox.
of my fans are anything but amused. Because they've seen this over and over and over and over and over again.
They've seen you make an ass of yourself.
The same way.
Somebody in the chat asked, does Vox Day not detect sarcasm? And the answer to that is no, he does not. He really, really does not. He just sort of looks dead behind the eyes. Like, Vox, you really should have stuck to writing.
Andrew Anglin. Wait, Andrew Anglin didn't even debate. Andrew Anglin threw up the white flag before it even started.
Dude. That's not how a lot... Look, I don't really think either one of you looked well in that, if I'm being honest with you. But that's not how a lot of people saw it, Vox.
You know, all these guys, LMOA. What is there to debate? What was the exact number? What, in your opinion, is the exact number of people who perished in the Holocaust? Very concrete.
My answer would be, who fucking cares?
Let's hear Nick's answer. I'll be happy to discuss it in detail. And the thing is that if Nick's not able to do this with me, somebody who doesn't care about him and has no particular desire to unmask or otherwise neutralize him, he's not ready for prime time. See, look at how they're all backing up. Why does it matter? Who cares? Who cares? What's your answer now?
Yes, who does care? When has Nick... Like, look, Nick likes to make jokes about the Holocaust because you're not allowed to. I like to do that because it's fun. You're not allowed to. It's always fun to do shit you're not allowed to do. But, like, who fucking... No Zoomer gives a shit about the Holocaust.
You know, the choice is very simple. Either Nick debates me, or he runs away. I don't care what he does.
I think you do.
We'll debate. If he doesn't, then he's going to get ragged about it, and his followers are going to get ragged about it.
No, Vox, I don't think he's the one that's going to get ragged. And so far, you did this Friday. I don't think he's the one that's getting ragged on. I don't think that's how it turned out, buddy. I don't think that's how it's turning out.
Every single time they show up on the blog. See, this is why you don't want to draw the attention of someone like me, because I know how to neutralize other people who are taking intellectual positions.
Again, this is at 1.25 speed.
Nick rarely backs away from debates from what I've seen. Really. Well, then it's no problem. Then we'll be having a debate, won't we? They're trying to change the subject of debate. Of course they are. They're all afraid of it.
Yeah, like I imagine Nick would be okay with debating you on something he actually felt passionate about or gave a shit about.
Because Nick is going to have to make a choice. That's what I am forcing him to do on multiple levels.
You're
And
you're the yeah, I know, 5D chess. Oh, this guy is so insufferable. I don't think I'm gonna make it through this, dude. Like I don't know. I don't think I don't think Dashing Rogue's gonna save this any longer for us. But I know Luke saved a copy of this, so maybe we can watch it that way. I don't know. We'll have to figure out a way to run OBS and Streamlabs without my potato laptop bursting into flames. But I don't think I can go much longer. This guy is exhausting. Like, how does he go on for like another fucking 40 minutes?
To know that. So he can back down. He can either back.
Did we miss the part? Yeah, I think we missed the part where when I went to go get some water, when he was talking about his grandfather was a Mexican revolutionary or something. Did we get to that part yet, guys, in the chat? Did I miss that part? Because that was... Who cares? Like, he's so full of shit.
Down in a reasonable way. He can back down in a posturing gamma way. Or he can show up
gamma way.
and take the risk that he knows it entails. Because there's a very good chance that he'll be exposed in a way that he doesn't want to be exposed.
You don't want us exposing ourselves.
I'm
Fox,
already
I think you care a lot.
Grata. I'm literally banned from setting foot on the Google Mountain View campus. So it makes no difference to me. I'm not trying to get a show on Fox News. I have no interest. I don't even talk to the media. You know, people talk about Nick being smart. He still hasn't figured out that you don't talk to the media. There's no reason whatsoever to talk to the media. It won't build your career. It won't help you. It won't do any good.
Oh, Fox, you're so boring.
You know, all you guys, you can you can dance all you want. You can run all you want. But everybody, it's not going to fool anyone. It's not going to, you understand, it's not going to fool anyone if Nick runs away.
Can we speed this up
some
some more?
Anybody anymore.
I don't care if it sounds silly. I
ran
can't.
away from Nick. Is the fundamental disagreement on the optics question? No, the fundamental disagreement is gropers talk on my blog and on my chat about Nick Fuentes when I have made it repeatedly clear that I don't give a flying fuck about any of his drama. Not his, not Owen's, not Milo's, not Cerno's, nobody's.
Again, he's mad people commented on his blog. My God. What a child. What a fucking 51-year-old child.
Robert, you wanted my attention. You wanted to draw my attention to Nick Fuentes. You have. Now it's time to debate. You want to run with the big boys, Nick. This is what it looks like. You don't just get to...
That's what it looks like. That's what running with the big boys looks like. It looks like... It looks like a fucking baby in a high chair in front of a goddamn set of Encyclopedia Dramatics with what is that? What is this fucking Necronomicon he's got on it? Is that supposed to be a Bible? That's what it looks like. That's what running with the big dogs looks like.
You know, debate non-entities like Charlie Kirk. You got to go up against the big dogs too.
Non-entities like Charlie Kirk. You got to go up against the big dogs like Vox Day. Vox, damn you to the pit of hell for what you're about to make me do. I'm going to heap some faint praise Charlie Kirk's way. Charlie Kirk matters a million fucking times more than you do.
You know, now if you're smart and formidable, if you're just as smart and formidable as your fans think, then this should be a no-brainer. Show up. Debate the Holocaust. We'll discuss precisely how many people died in the Holocaust.
The pauses are still so long when I'm at like twice fucking speed.
Well, I do talk to the Chinese media. I've talked to the Chinese media, twice in the last 2 years?
Okay.
See, look at all these gammas. Could you look any more dejected?
Gammas!
Truly,
The gammas! Fox, nobody cares if you call them an insult you made up.
awesome creature. Appropriate name. All this. Look, you guys don't understand. I'm not a little boy who cares about the opinions of other little boys. Men don't care.
You are at 25 minutes and 43 seconds of not caring so far, Vox. I'm not. Look, the Vox Day chart of alpha, beta, gamma, sigma, delta, all that other bullshit. I'm not someone who thinks that it's dumb and it's not worth anything. I think it's an interesting metric. It's an interesting heuristic. That said, though, there's something about the guys that go on it all the time, Vox included. Owen, others I could name, where it's really, really cringe. And there's something about guys that go on about fucking gammas all the time, where they're kind of by that metric, fucking gammas.
Yes, you can get somebody like Charlie Kirk to get upset because he hasn't dealt with organizations like the Council on American Islamic Relations. Because he hasn't actually been banned by global multinationals and actual national militaries.
Yeah, I know, Vox. You're on the wanted list.
Attempts to try to reshape and redefine and the rhetoric is useless. It's very simple. Either Nick debates, or he backs down, or he runs. There's only 3 options. That's it. Matthew Lopez says the Gropers are so damn irritating. Why do you think this happened? Why do you think
it happened because you're a fag.
About the Holocaust. Because he can't control his Gropers. That's why.
And normal people don't.
Right now, Charlie Kirk concedes calls for good faith dialogue. Nick is.
Okay, normal people who have a fan base and aren't fucking broken mentally, spiritually, they don't try to control their fan base. You really do view your audience as pay pigs or something, don't you?
Nick is in with the beast. I don't know about that. I mean, calls for Owen Vox still the undefeated champions of the world. I don't care. It's never a defense online, Vox. You should know that, man. It's not a defense. It's the truth. Why do you think you clearly don't understand that I'm not like most of the would-be talking heads, internet, celeb, YouTube, whatever? I'm a writer. I do this because people have asked me to. It's not something I'm particularly good at. It's not something I particularly enjoy. It's not something I care about. But, I do it. And did you read all those books? Yes. Well, I haven't read the encyclopedias, front to back, but, let's see. Foxbear says, I feel like I'm back in high school reading Groper Chat in 08 kindergarten. You guys can whine all you want. You guys can throw all the rhetoric you want. I literally wrote the book on it.
He just keeps going.
To try to do that.
This man who doesn't care is, I guess, going to spend another 40 minutes. Or where are we at? Just this much longer, just arguing with the fucking chat. Look at this. Look at this. It just keeps going.
If Francis wants to run with big dogs and pee in the tall grass, he's got to step up and debate. We defend the gay rollerblading position. I will defend my position on it. And we will find out exactly what Nick's position is on it. Assuming, of course, that he doesn't run. So, anyhow, we'll wait and see.
Look how much this is dragging on so much at twice speed. Oh yeah, and somebody said, "Oh, gropers need punched in the face," whatever.
That's funny.
That's funny.
I want to see the debate, Vox versus Nick, do it now. I'm up for it. I'm absolutely up for it. I've already proposed it. He can either do it, or until then, the gropers should shut up because if they're going to talk smack about a guy who runs away from a debate about something that he's taken a public position on, This Spaghetti says, Ropers aren't here because of Nick. They're here because Owen obsesses over it. Nick doesn't even talk about him. Control the bear. You're on my channel, moron. Read the comments. Read the comments. Read the comments on my blog. You wanted me to pay attention to Nick and Owen. Now I am. I am proposing that I debate Nick Fuentes on the Holocaust and the number of people who died in the Holocaust.
Okay, like, guys, I gotta be real here for a second. Like, look, I know we all throw the autistic thing around, you know, and recently, I kind of hurt a friend's feelings, who actually does have Asperger's. Kind of threw that in their face a little bit. I feel a little bad about it. Actually, I feel really bad about it. Actually, kind of hit a nerve with that person. Dick move on my part, really. But you know, we throw autistic around just as like this catch-all for people that are being socially retarded. But Vox is socially retarded to a point where it's like he really might be autistic. Like, I'm not even trying to make a joke here. Vox is an intelligent man. There's no getting around that. He's not maybe even half as smart as he thinks, but he's a bright man. He is socially, though, beyond retarded. Okay? He is paste eating fucking retard when it comes to social skills. And it really feels like it's, I don't know if it's just not being behind the written word where you can more carefully craft your words. I feel like, I don't know if it's been exposed more that he's on on streams more, or if he's getting worse. But it really does, it feels like he's getting worse. Like, Vox, chill. Mr. Spaghetti, please.
Even your very, very small, immature brains should be capable of comprehending that. You wanted my attention. You got my attention. The debate has been proposed. That's all we need to do. Gemini Bear says, I don't think he cares. Fine. Then he can run. And then no one will ever take him seriously. The subject. The subject is very simple. Nick has the opportunity to debate the subject. He's talking about his other debates. That's funny. What happened to get banned from the Google MTV Mountain View campus? I have no idea. It came out in the Demore case.
Okay.
You know, guys, all of your babbling is irrelevant. Go talk to Nick. You wanted my attention.
Fox, you have to read a comment when you respond to it on your stream, because otherwise, I just hear half a conversation. You can't be looking at the chat like, hey, that's funny. And then, like that, what's funny? What? Oh, you're so bad at this.
Got it now? So go ahead. Let's debate. Debate Nick. Everybody wanted debate Nick? Here we are. We're ready to debate Nick. We've even got a subject. The Daily Ladle says, milkers insult chairs because they can't debate ideas. Most likely. Frick, a debate, show us your milkers, big boy. They're called pectorals. They're what happens when grown men pick up iron many times and put it back down. You also get muscles in your arms, your shoulders. There's a thing on your shoulder. It's called your trap. It's kind of your back, your deltoid muscles.
Yes, you're a big muscular guy, Vox.
Get out of your parents' basement and start lifting weights. You should try it sometime.
Oh, God. Your insults are so cringe.
Alex Lang says, a big problem with the right as a marginal force in politics is the tendency of its personalities to carve out fiefdoms and fight amongst themselves. Well, why don't you...
He literally just went, do you even lift, bro?
Leave people alone, then. You know, that's always an option. You don't see any of my fans, any of my supporters, any of my backers going and pestering Fuentes. So what the hell are you doing on my blog and on my channel, interrupting our discourse and annoying us? This is what happens.
Making you make an ass of yourself. That's what they're doing.
Who died in the Holocaust.
Again, at 2 times the speed.
Do people really think a dig at a chair will somehow hurt you? Well, they do, because they're very sensitive. They're very sensitive young men who don't have any confidence, and so anything upsets them. They don't understand that grown men who have wives and children and successful enterprises and so forth don't care about what a bunch of little boys say. They get all excited because they can perturb people like Ben Shapiro or Charlie Kirk.
Vox, we are at 36 minutes and 3 seconds of you not caring. You obviously care.
But they don't realize that that's not even the minor leagues. AJ Ryan says, hey Vox, just to thank you for recommending The Heretics of St. Placenti. What a great book. Oh, and Gropers need to grow up. Brooke Bear has a good point. It's unfortunate these children haven't been punched in the face at least once. Vox, man, these comebacks are weak. Do you even lift? Get out of the basement. The guy was talking about men having milkers. Do you not understand how it's directly relevant that if you're accustomed to men having soft chests that protrude, then you probably are not familiar with lifting weights? Is this really beyond your cognitive capacity to figure out? Veritas Monk has who is this Fuentes and why are these people making this distraction? Vox made an offer to debate. Go pass on the offer. A little bit too logical. A little bit too logical for them to follow. The only pull-ups Nick knows are Huggies. That's pretty funny.
I don't even know what to say to this anymore. It's so like I'm embarrassed for this man. I don't know what else to say. I feel bad for him. God, I can't. I wanted to get through all this tonight because I know Dashing Rogue doesn't want to. Even though it's unlisted, he's worried that Teddy Spaghetti's gonna fucking karate chop him or something. I don't know. But he doesn't want to keep it up. But we got Luke with the rest of it. We are 37 minutes and 32 seconds into it. I'll tell you what, folks, we're gonna put a pin in this. We're gonna put a pin because I get fucking like this. It's a holiday, I got to get up and do Thanksgiving shit tomorrow. I'm not even happy about it. I don't even particularly like Thanksgiving, to be honest with you. But I got a 4-day weekend, and I'm happy about that. And Friday, the tree goes up, and I am happy about that. I loves me some Christmas. Oh, and folks, this fine content has been brought to you by the good folks at Asshole Consulting. If only Vox Day would have talked to Aaron Clary and said, Aaron, I'm kind of upset about this Nick Fuentes guy. Do you think I should go on YouTube and be a massive faggot about it? Aaron probably would have said, Vox, I don't think that's a good idea. I think that that's an idea you would regret. And he would say, thank you, Aaron. Thank you for setting me straight. But sadly, that did not happen, and here we are. But check out the good folks at Asshole Consulting. Get you the big brother / fatherly advice you never got. Because, boomers and Gen Xers were useless. So, assholeconsulting.com. Link down below. And you tell them Bechtloff sent you. And that is all we got for tonight, folks. If you enjoy the content I put out, you can support the show by checking out the PayPal, Patreon, and Amazon wish list. Those are all ways you can support the show. And you could also like, comment, and subscribe. You support the show that way. You can support the show by taking advantage of our sponsors' fine product. And Owen, that Amazon wishlist down there. Christmas is coming. If you want to get your favorite Bulbasaur or something, Christmas is coming. That is all we got. That is all I have the patience for tonight. I hope you all have a fantastic Thanksgiving tomorrow. At least that's what's going on here in America. The only country that matters. I don't know about the rest of you other countries in the world. Little baby countries that don't have your flag on the moon. I don't know what you're doing tomorrow. But tomorrow here in the States, we're having Thanksgiving. And it's going to be fantastic. Because everything here in America is fucking fantastic. Alright?